Hold on, give me a second, so I'm gonna press pause right quick. Hit my joint right quick. I ain't even ready.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that'll carry over the...
Oh, very clear. All right, good. One second. That shit press pause, press down my phone. You want Theo? That's one, bro. Hey Theo, bring some people here. Ready, bro? They look good. Where you from? Houston, bro?
Who that brought me?
Yeah.
Oh no, bro. George South.
No, okay.
South, boy.
Mm-hmm. I feel you, bro.
I'm down here right below Athens, man, where the Georgia Bulldog played. The country town called Monroe. Probably like, what, 30 minutes from each other?
I'm ready, bro. See how we do today against you, man. Every day ain't the same day.
Try to tell you.
Out of the end zone for a touchback.
Who won that game that we played? I mean, you buy me down, bro. Who won that game anyway?
Oh, out of us? I did. I had the Panther. I won 20. I won it was like 31 some shit. I ain't gonna bullshit, you know. You had Texas.
On first down, Wilson. Pressure comes in. He's brought down.
That's your favorite play right there. I remember.
K1 Short continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. On second down, here's Wilson. Looking deep downfield. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who could make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, 14.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
What a
and
pick,
a big turnover there as his guys. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
I wouldn't have got that bitch up, boy. That's how we started last time, bro.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And now he'll tuck it and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
That's all skills, baby. That's all skills. That's me. Gotta give me my prop.
55 yards. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
But you don't feel me, though. For real, boy. That shit was nasty, boy. I gotta get props where it's due at, though. Yeah, my receiver Samuels. If it was him, I would have told him the same. Good shit, boy.
A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there.
Yeah, it did.
And he's
You got
going
to
to push his
adjust
way
it. You
down
got
to
to do
about the
something
12.
like you feel
That's
me?
what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. This is McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
That's how it started last time. Bullshit.
4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers.
That's how it shit started last time.
And Gano's kick is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let it go.
Oh, my God. Why did that?
This is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
That's
After the interception, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
No.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, 14. Tempo. There.
On 2nd down, Wilson dancing to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carson, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Panthers are going to take another timeout, and that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Hang out. Bam. They got 4 down. Tight. 480. Big jumbo. Gotta go. 14.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to go down again.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. To throw is Wilson. He's going to want, and Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. On the ground, McCaffrey. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
20. 20. 8. Do something.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
I don't know why you did that, bro. Why you threw the ball
Picked up
like
by
that,
Thomas
bro?
Davis. And they'll start with great field position at the
Yeah,
41-yard line.
I know you on that good over there. I know you is, dog. I know you is, but that's a high moment right there, boy. I tell you. Look like the offense ain't doing shit right now. Both of us, we slacking. Yeah, we both slacking, bro. Shit ain't doing nothing right now.
The offense ain't doing nothing.
Right now, we gonna pause.
And they'll run it here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There's absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Got a man, it's right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone covers there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Remain here in the 1st half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. handoff. McCaffrey running right. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver.
Touchdown, boy.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore from 17 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gano the extra point.
Hey,
and the lead grows to 10-0.
I can throw the ball when I want to, man. I just rather time you, you feel me? Hey, Rex Ryan always said, a nigga best friend is a running game.
Cat and 0 out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Gets around him, and now running right through him. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
14. Run it. Let's go, 14.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field.
Look at that.
And my goodness,
I like prime time.
Another interception.
Look at that pick, boy.
Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Newton on 1st down. Wright's got it. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
20.
On 1st and 10, Newton. He's going to air one out. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Touchdown, boy.
It across for a Panthers touchdown.
Yeah, you did.
Devin Funches, 61 yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And his kick is right through. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away.
Let's just go through.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He lets it fly for Rocket. He's got it, hit the 15. A gain of 39 that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They run again with Carson. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a toss play. It's Carson.
Oh my God, I had to
He
get
will
moved.
take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Dadecounty good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
This your last game, Theo?
In the paint.
I don't know. I gotta see how I feel like.
10 at the 40.
You should have made you change your mind.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Yeah.
That's my motto, bro. Here we go. When I play online,
20.
if their team come out, I'm gonna play a game, win that game.
And they'll go on the ground. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Why you wanna play more? Why would all them niggas be playing home more, right?
To throw on third down. Newton. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
Hey, boy,
And he'll
hey,
get
if I
this
get that
back
big
to
play,
the
that's
32-yard line.
boy.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Shotgun. Shotgun.
Now Wilson on second down. He's going to air this out. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 30 yards. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. Dadecounty adds the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
We're good.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Carolina getting set to take the field.
You like that.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Panthers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there.
I needed that. Are you serious? I needed that.
Past the 20. Touchdown. Big play there. 68 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
That should be a
and on
back.
that long run, maybe the defense
should be a
caught
back
napping a little
right
bit.
there.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, are almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point try, good by Gano. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Cat and zero out now as he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
19.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to sling this deep
down.
And now here's another interception. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just talks about the game of football. They give it, and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, and Joe Namath, he hit it 3 times. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Escaping the pressure right, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Yeah, I can sleep for 4 hours on this thing.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. Gano the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Cat and zero out now as he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Seahawks. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Wilson buying time to his left. This complete to Lockett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Gotta go. Tighten up. Pull it together.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Steps away to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Wilson on the keeper, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Campaign, why you running, fool?
Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
What? I bet it 10. I thought we said 20.
Dadecounty on for the extra point.
Man, I don't even know if I want to play you, fool. I don't even know.
Dadecounty good.
I don't know. He look shaky. I don't know, fool.
Down to 10.
You saying, yeah, we'll play. And then you did.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
No, I'm saying you was like, I don't even want to play him no more. I don't play that nigga.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Carolina getting set.
That's cool.
A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. You go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football.
Why do it like that? Why do it like that? Why do it like that?
A great effort there. 72 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Cat 0 out now as he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back
quit,
line
bro.
of the end zone for a touchback. Onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that.
He said he could have sent it again.
Yeah, he finna send it again. He wanna play me again. Hold up.